What's going on, everybody? We're going to be talking about SoClean today and the urgent medical device field correction that I just received. And if you do own a SoClean machine, you should be aware of this. If you're not, I did put a link in the description below for you to read it. I'm not going to go through it in its entirety, but I'm going to let you know my concerns with SoClean using any type of ozone cleaning device on your CPAP equipment. I don't recommend, and the FDA doesn't allow SoClean or any other ozone device companies to market those as CPAP cleaning equipment at all. ResMed does not endorse ozone devices. Philips Respironics, Fisher & Paykel, and every single CPAP manufacturer outside of that realm I can think of, including I think 3B Medical. I don't know any of them that do. If ozone were so great to begin with, I believe that the billion-dollar big boys like the Fisher & Paykels, ResMeds, and Philips Respironics would be making their own ozone devices. And we have sold that here for years at USA Medical Supply. At the very beginning, we believed in the product, but over the years, reading more and more into ozone and complaints, even with the smell, in the side effects of ozone to begin with, I believe that the harm outweighs the benefits. So let's get into some of those claims before I get into this letter. So back a few years ago, ResMed came out and said that they were only going to do a limited warranty on their CPAP machines, and they wouldn't warranty anything that showed that the internal components of those machines showed damage from ozone. And Philips Respironics actually recently filed a counter lawsuit on SoClean, stating that it messed with the foam abatement, it destroyed that. And I have seen some evidence with discoloration, with foam deterioration from ozone, and I don't think that's the biggest factor in all this. The biggest factor in all this is if you're inhaling ozone, it's not a good thing. It's a lung irritant. It can create damage because we're not meant to breathe in ozone. So let me get into the most worrisome part of this urgent medical device field correction by SoClean. As stated in the user manual, persons with underlying lung diseases such as asthma and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, also known as COPD, which includes emphysema and chronic bronchitis, and those with cardiovascular disease may be sensitive to ozone and should consult with their healthcare professional before using SoClean 2 or SoClean 3. When I read that, I'm saying I don't fall into any of those categories, so I can use a SoClean because I'm not at risk, and it doesn't matter what your health is, that anybody who is in the vicinity of ozone and you're breathing that in, you're at risk. You're at risk to doing damage to your lungs and having it cause ill side effects. So that's it, everybody. You don't need a SoClean machine. We get calls and people who come in here every day asking to buy the latest, greatest CPAP cleaning device. They call us. We would make a ton of money doing it. I don't believe in it. Ethically, I would not be able to sleep at night selling you that or promoting that stuff. I told you in a video last year, which I put in the description below, you are your best CPAP cleaner, right? You are your best CPAP cleaner. Dawn, Palmolive for your humidifier, change out your equipment regularly, wash your equipment once a week, and that's it. And regularly, I don't mean every few weeks to change out your equipment. Some people do it every few months and they're fine with it. Some people do it every 6 months. Some people do it every year. So I'm not trying to sell you on buying more CPAP supplies, but I am trying to warn you, be careful if you're going to use a SoClean or an ozone generator to clean your PAP equipment. That's it, everybody. If you haven't subscribed, I always appreciate a subscription. God bless you, and if you want to shop at our local business here, 733-7843.